How's it going, team? And welcome to another installment of your Yarns podcast. And we're back to our CrossFit roots today, which is good. Had a couple away from there, but today we are joined by someone we've wanted to get on for a while, and we had to wait for him to go to Australia before we could get him on. So, Hiko, how are you, mate?
Kia ora tātou. I'm good. I'm healthy. Yeah, I'm ready.
That's the one, mate. That's the one. We were just talking off camera, but you're over in Brisbane now. How's that going?
Um, Bro, honestly, it's been amazing, eh? I've really enjoyed it over here. Been over here for 2 months now, so I'm definitely climatized. I'm wearing a jacket right now, and a couple of my cousins are in the other room sweating, so
Yeah,
definitely climatized to the weather here. But nah, everything's like pretty cruisy, eh? I'm really really enjoying it over here.
yeah. Have you been back? You came back for a couple haka?
So. Yeah, so I was back home before I moved over here with my wahine,
Okay.
and competed at Te Matasini with Te Piki Kotuku
Yeah.
o Ngāti Rangomai. And then about 2 weeks after that, we moved over here. Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that was before. Oh, sweet as.
yeah.
Got my days wrong. Oh, no, mate, bro. Um, if you've seen the format of the show, before we dive into how amazing you are and are gonna be, let's take it back to the younger days growing up. Where did you grow up and how was that for you, mate?
So, damn, I haven't talked about that in a while, eh? So I grew up in Rotorua, specifically Te Rotoiti, which is just a lake just on the outside of it. That the Rotorua, the Lake Rotorua, sorry, actually flows into Lake Rotoiti. So that's the connection there. Grew up there, and pretty much I was pretty sporty from a young age. But then I packed on a few kgs, a few hernia around the hips there. So I just asked mum and dad. I wasn't too happy with my build at the time, and I asked mum and dad if I can join them in the CrossFit classes because we were traveling after school every day to the mount because that was like the CrossFit box and the Bay of Plenty. That was like really really good at the time.
Yep.
Still is, to be honest.
Is that Mount CrossFit?
Um, Sorry.
Mount
Yeah,
CrossFit.
Mount
Yep.
CrossFit, yeah. But I was located somewhere else at the time. I can't remember where because every time we got there, I was asleep. But
Long
yeah,
journey.
I joined them, and then they pretty much started off my CrossFit journey. But my goals at the time was like I just wanted abs, and I just wanted a girlfriend at the time. Then now I'm at Torian.
Yeah, that's good. That's the secret team. Just one
That's
abs and a
super
girlfriend.
fun. If you want abs and a bit of a partner, I was young as too. I don't know why I was thinking like
Yeah.
that.
Oh, nice, bro. So you grew up in Rotorua. Did you go to high school there or?
Actually, no. So mum and dad have a kura called Te Wharekura o Ngāti Rongomai. So it's kura aiwi. Shout out to my kura aiwi out there. Um, and it's from year one all the way up to year 13. And they're the principals. So I was literally taught by them from the time I started kura, actually from the time I was born to now.
Mm.
But in terms of like kura, yeah, from from the time I was kid to year 13, I was with them. Yeah.
Was that good or bad at
To be
the?
honest, it had its perks there. Like
Yeah.
it honestly had its perks. Like some days, like if they were to go to a hui and I wanted to ditch class, I would just follow because I wouldn't have a ride back
Yeah.
to home because I never took the bus because it always went around town, and we lived out of Toiti, which was like 20 to 30 minutes out of town. So either way, I had to go with them. So I'd
Yeah.
always ditch class whenever they had a hui, to be honest.
What was Rotoiti like back then? Because now it's like, I mean, it's beautiful. Obviously, it's one of the better lakes around Rotorua. But was it as built up? Because now it's quite heaps of people go there for like holidays and stuff. Hey.
Oh, honestly,
Mm.
so there's so many because Rotoriti is such a beautiful place to have a swim and just
Mm.
chill with your whānau. Like at our marae Tapu Waikura, it never used to be as packed as it used to be. Sorry, in the what is it, summertime. But now
Mm.
far, every time I go there, there's at least like a couple caravans there, couple whānau there having a barbecue. So it's definitely popular around the Rotoiti area. But in terms of like our iwi out there, um, our iwi is thriving at the moment. We just finished the pokai out there. Unfortunately, I couldn't be there because I'm here committing to Torian, but the kaupapa looked amazing live. And everybody was there, everybody was helping, everybody was on the same role for our Te Arikinui, our Māori Queen. And in terms of like the landscape, everything is pretty much still the same. Couple more shops out there, which is
Mm.
cool
Yeah, yeah.
for our whānau. Yeah, it's pretty good to be honest.
Yeah, I love it out there. I actually go to Tarawera probably more, out towards the Blue Lakes and that kind of
Mm.
stuff. Um, but man, it's a crack spot out there, eh? And
Bro, honestly.
you don't get the smell either, which is like, it's an added bonus. So if you've never been to Rotorua, it's all good.
Bro, honestly, I can't even smell anything, eh? Like it's just it smells like home.
Yeah, it'd be like that. I mean, even if you're there for a few hours, it goes away. It's if you haven't been for ages, I think it just hits you. But I mean, I had to throw that in there because yeah, I wasn't gonna not. Oh no, I mean, bro. So yeah, Mount CrossFit. That was so Luke McGrew would have been was he the owner back then?
Yeah, yeah. Him
Yeah.
and I think JT, like
Okay.
those were the like early days. I remember JT there. He was one of the main coaches as well. And I think he came over here to Aussie.
Mm.
But yeah, Luke was one of the main coaches. He actually ended up being my coach when I committed to trying to make it to the games my first year. Yeah,
Mm. Yeah. So if we could, yeah, go on to that. I mean, you were a teens athlete at the games. Um,
yeah, yeah. So,
third place was it? Was it third
I'm
place?
definitely guys.
He's always been one. Um,
um,
yeah, you took out third
so
place. Yeah. So when did the whole obviously you wanted to lose some weight, get some abs. When did the obsession to like, oh, I could actually do this and be good?
I actually remember the story like this, like it's so vivid. It's so me and Dad were going back home from school, and he just asked me if I wanted to go to the games, and I just sat there for a little bit because we used to watch all the documentaries at the time. Like,
Mm,
I still love those documentaries, like Tia, Matt,
yeah.
Rich, all of those. We used to always watch them, and I always used to get excited. So one day he just asked me, do you want to go to the game, son? And I just sat there and I was like, yep. So we went straight to training, and that's how I got into it pretty much. It was quite simple. He just asked me a question and I just said, yeah.
Yeah.
But then through those training sessions, my passion just grew. Like I was so keen on it. 2018, it was my first year I was trialing out. Didn't make it, but I think I came top 50
Mm,
and qualifies for the games. So the Opens and then quarterfinals and then games.
yeah.
I was top 50 and they're only taking 20 at the time. And then the year after that, I fully committed to like, I even missed classes, like some days of kudo so I can fully commit to it. I made it. I think it was, yeah, at the time, top 10 could only make it. And I made it into the top 10 for the 14 to 15 division. Came sixth at the games. I wasn't too happy with my placement. So the next 2 years after that, I fully committed to hitting podium.
Mm,
COVID happened, so we obviously couldn't go anywhere in 2020. And then 2021, committed to it again. Got there, and yeah, podium. It's pretty much like
that easy.
that easy.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, wow. Everything happened for a reason. At the
Yeah, yeah.
time, I didn't know it as a young buck, but everything just happened for a reason. I'm really grateful to my whānau. They like, because in 2021, it was quite hard to get out of the country. You had to get the jab, all those, like all the logistics and
Mm,
everything like that. Money was like, obviously tight, trying to get 4 people over to the States, like for like 3+ weeks. like in terms of the finances and booty sides of things, it was
Mm.
quite difficult. But luckily, our support system and our Te Ao Māori is amazing. Thanks to mum and dad as well for all their connection. And we just managed to get over there and we delivered the mahi. Yeah.
Yeah, I was actually going to touch on that. You said it a few times, obviously with your family and that. Has it always been like that? Where growing up, you make a decision and then it's all in. Everyone's all in. Is that sort of the mentality?
Pretty much like
Yeah.
um the process goes like I tell my whānau I'm going to do something and I prove it.
Mm.
Once I prove it to myself, it's more so for me because everybody in my whānau, we all support each other. But it's more so prove it to me and then we all go in together so I
Mm.
can gather more strength for my whānau in certain areas of competing because like I don't think people understand that competing actually involves a whole whānau system or a whole team system to get you to where you want to be.
Mm.
And I'm fortunate enough to have an amazing whānau behind me to support. Like the finances, the kai, the logistics, the game planning, like all those kind of things. Like the coaching, Dad was my coach for a long time actually.
Mm.
That was like that was a bit hard at the start, but we managed. Um, and yes, I'm very fortunate to have an amazing family.
Yeah. Is mum and dad, are they pretty good at CrossFit themselves?
Oh, well, they're pretty good at CrossFit.
Ooh, I can cut this.
um, in their prime, they're definitely good.
In their prime, love
in
it.
their prime, they're definitely good. Um, yeah, they actually made a couple of New Zealand teams. I think, yeah, something like that. Anyways, we went to a
Nationals
few
and
of
that.
their CrossFit competitions when we were younger. I didn't know what they were up to at the time because I wasn't in CrossFit at that time. But yeah, I remember I remember watching Mum doing a few muscle ups, Dad doing some sloppy burpees. He's gonna kill me for this.
I'm gonna cook this too. So yeah. Oh no, I mean, bro. Is it just you? Do you have brothers, sisters?
Yeah, fine. Yeah, I have heaps. There's a whole whānau of us. So
Yeah.
I have two older sisters,
Mm.
and then an older brother, and then three younger siblings. So
Oh, yeah.
two babies. They're both at kura. One is 5 and the other is 7. Fast, all right. And then the one right after me, she just turned 20 year.
Oh, man, bro.
Yeah,
How
exciting.
old are you?
I'm 21.
Because you've just been around for ages. I just support
Yeah,
you.
it feels like a bit rough.
The more you kept going on, like 2019, I was like, damn, how young is he, man? Nah, same though.
Man, I'm
Same.
just in my late 30s, bro.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't joke about it because I'm nearly mid 30s. So it's it's a slippery slope equal.
Bro, you're getting into your prime right there.
Yeah, getting there. About to make my move actually. So just look out. Holy man. Oh, no, I mean, so yeah, yeah, I want to touch on one thing before CrossFit with that all-in mentality. Was there anything else you were looking to compete in, or was CrossFit sort of the first one that really took your fancy?
Like in
Oh,
other
no.
sports as well.
Yeah, yeah, other sports in that.
Bro, I was into rugby league, eh?
Oh,
Like
okay.
I really got into it. I was really enjoying it. The atmosphere was amazing. The boys were wicked. Like our team was quite young, but our team was on Pikiao was Pikiao. Um, but as a hobby throughout CrossFit, I really, really enjoyed basketball.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was just got me outside of thinking about competing, but I'm still staying physical, and just the sound of the ball in the net at the time was like fire. It was just gold for me, eh?
Mm,
But other than that, nah, I was like, I went straight to CrossFit because I didn't see the value of getting injured through playing league. I
mm.
was just like, I would look at, not going to mention any specific uncle or uncles, but I did see all my uncles getting injured,
Yeah.
and like they were I talk about or main about their injuries, and I was like, "Fuck, do I really want to injure myself for something that will give me like a title within the Bay of Plenty or whatever?" But I'm just like, "Fuck, I want a title in the world," and
Yeah.
that was my mentality. So I just left CrossFit. Oh, I left league and just went full on with CrossFit.
Yeah. Seems like the good choice, man. Because
Oh,
what?
I'm happy with it, but yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. I remember a video actually, maybe 2 years ago, you put on your Instagram. You were in a shed, sitting on a couch, telling whoever was going to listen, you're like, I'm just going to focus on Torian. And I don't think you made it that year, but shit, man, last year, this year, I think it was
Bro.
because my COVID might have got in the way. I'm just struggling to remember when that video was, but I remember it.
Oh, bro, that was I remember. I kind of remember that. I don't know what video, what kind of video, or whatever it was, but I remember saying that and then not making it. I was like, "Whoa!" I just
Leak.
put it
Yeah.
out there. No, I didn't make it.
Mm. But I was going to touch on that. Like, you didn't make it, but now you've obviously you went last year, you're going this year. Um, yeah, you didn't quit. Was that ever like, after you put something out there, you don't make it, you know, you've got this whole crew behind you. Where's your mentality there? You're like, nah, double down, let's go again, or was it like, fuck, like, am I good enough?
Oh,
Or
bro, I was just so it was hard for me to um gather my thoughts in terms of like not making it. Like I went from third in the world as a teenager, expecting it to just go bam, go straight up. But then I
mm,
didn't realize um that the men's division is way, way, way different. Doesn't matter where you are in the world in terms of a teenager. The men's division is a men's division. So
mm,
they're lifting um how men lift, they're moving how men move. So it was hard for me to shift my mindset into thinking, oh man, I'm going back to square one.
mm,
I always kept it in my mind. I was always like, man, no, I'm third in the world, man. I'm like, oh, come on, I can do this. And then when I didn't, um, I just I was at uni too, so I just went straight into not proud of it, but it was a part of my journey. I just went hard on drinking, Like I went pretty hard on it
yeah,
for a year straight. I was pretty disappointed in myself. I wasn't too happy with how everything went. So I just went full on in terms of like drinking, socializing, and just making the most of the year because I never had that as a young buck. So I was pretty much craving for those kinds of things. And then pretty much a year went by. I had a few kgs on the hips, and then I realized, man, the open is literally like months away. I need to knuckle down now, and then yeah. So that year wasn't the best for me.
mm,
And I always revert back to thinking nowadays. I'm always like, man, just as long as you're healthy, you keep on top of everything, and you just scale everything down, you'll be okay.
mm,
And it's just giving me the what is it? It's giving me the okay or like the all clear that it's okay to have fun here and there, but not not for the whole year.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh no, that's good. I mean, like you said, it's part of your journey. Would you be here right now about to get a Torian without it? So,
yeah, exactly,
mm,
exactly that. Yeah, I don't think my fire would have been this high. Like
yeah.
the flames would have been burning right now. I don't think if that never happened.
Mm. No,
Yeah.
that's mean, bro. Um, Another thing, like obviously with the cultural side of things, I'm a white boy born in England. Like I'm a full import.
Oh, England. Sure.
Yeah, yeah. So the cultural side of it, of all the stuff you're putting out there is obviously, trying to learn it, trying to be respectful
Mm.
with it. Obviously, I don't, fully understand a lot of it. But with the Kapahaka stuff, and this is another thing I wanted to get Ash Ruzi on because he does all the Wakayama stuff as well.
Oh, yeah.
Um, is there a competitive side to the Kapahaka? Is it viewed as not like a real competition, but like obviously it's a coming together of a lot of cultural
Mm.
people in different sort of areas of the country. Is it competitive or is it more welcoming? What's the,
Mm.
because you just had that massive, I want to call it a competition, but I don't want to be disrespectful. Is it a competition or you could
No,
definitely speak to
it
that?
is. It is.
Mm,
Oh, it's like it's yeah, that's actually a pretty good question. I actually never thought about it like that.
mm,
I kind of know the feeling of it. It's just it's definitely a gathering on so many people in terms of like matatini. It is competitive. Kapahaka is
mm,
very, very, very competitive. Um, and in all of Aotearoa, honestly, it's very competitive. But oh man, it's such a good question. All like everything is flowing through, eh?
mm.
Um,
We got him, team. We will talk about CrossFit soon, I promise.
um, kapahaka, man, it's just a part of our identity, eh? Um, Kapahaka's, there's so many aspects to it because you have to sing, you have to move, you have to be fierce. There's so many aspects of kapahaka that you have to try and put into 30 minutes
Mm,
and then display that. But in terms of, so Matasini was at Taranaki this year, and we had whānau from over here going over to Taranaki, and we have whānau from all over Aotearoa going to Taranaki. In terms of the finances, there's also that. I
mm,
felt all my aroha to whānau who have to do massive fundraisers, all those kind of things, just to get them to Matatini and then compete. There's also that side of everything in terms of the actual performance. Um, all like honestly, like there's so much respect to all of the creative teams out there to pull together such a beautiful bracket for every single group out there, and you have to put it into no, sorry, not even 30 minutes. I think it's 25, something like that.
mm.
You're trying to gather all these kōrero, all these history, all the politics that's happening back home into a haka, into a song, into a aringa, and then everybody in the whole group is expected to learn it within a few months. And like it's so competitive as well to the point where some of our ropu might go for um so from one side of the year they'll have like 4 months on, and then they'll have a 2 week break straight back into it
Mm,
for another 3 months. And it could be like that as well, where
mm.
some ropu might just have a what 3 month campaign. Yeah, there's so much to unpack. If my mum was here, honestly, she could explain it a lot better.
Yeah, yeah.
But right now, I'm in the roots of it.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's awesome, man. Like it's all new to me. I mean, I've lived in the country for a while now, but it's like yeah, it's one of those things. Looking on the outside, it's hard to understand.
Mm,
Obviously, you guys are like someone like yourself is you brought up. It's a real like
mm,
traditional thing, and
yeah,
it's just embedded in you to sort
bro.
of do
Honestly,
it.
like the love and the culture is that's my lifetime goal is to commit to my iwi, to my whānau, to the iwi Māori, and that's my lifetime goal. Right now, my goal is to get us to the CrossFit Games. That's
Mm,
because I know for a fact there's so many of us. There's people way more talented than I am. It's just having the discipline to follow through with it as
mm,
long as you can until you make it and then stay there. And that's something I would love to put out there for our people is that honestly there's so many people out there who's way more talented than I am. All I have is just my mind pretty
mm.
much. And I just want to display that as well as like kapahaka. So kapahaka is a very, very stressful time for me because so the time we compete in terms of kapahaka like regionals and matatini there around the same time, literally the same time as the open. So I
Oh,
have to
okay. Yep.
commit to and like the so kapahaka, you have to commit 2 days every single week until you compete, right? So you have 2 full days. Some of our kapa have noho, which is like overnight from Friday to Sunday. They stay at the marae and they
Yeah. Okay.
practice all the way through. We're fortunate enough to have our own sort of system, and so we have 2 days on, Saturday and Sunday, and I have to try and squeeze in my Saturday training in there. And because our group was quite physical, like this year was so physical, I have to like try and get my Monday training in, and I have to squeeze it right after Sunday, and then by Wednesday I'm playing out. Like I'm absolutely shattered, like
All right.
far out. I have to, because emotionally you're investing everything into that weekend
Mm.
and physically as well, and I'm expected to train at 100% straight after that.
Yeah. No, that's
Yeah,
full on.
so it's like a very stressful time for me. I have to try and do my open workouts around competition time.
Yeah, because like as you say, it's not just doing the performance, but it's also like, feeling it and showing it. And yeah, I suppose
Yeah,
there's a lot more
exactly.
going on inside.
Oh man, there's so much more. I think Kapahaka is a lot more training than CrossFit because you all you have to do is do one workout, do this, do that.
Mm.
Kapahaka, you have to think about everything, emotional, like physical, and spiritual.
Mm.
There's so much to it. Mm.
Do you think that that's played a big part as to why your mindset is so strong going into the CrossFit realm?
I think this year definitely did. It broke me last year.
Mm.
Definitely broke me last year. I was just like, oh, why am I doing this? Blah, blah, blah. But my love for both of them is just too high for me not to do both.
Mm.
But this year I was just thinking in my head, not having any excuses this year. I was just like, man, I don't know anyone else who's committing to kapahaka and CrossFit at this level. And I just got all G'd up from it. I was like, yeah, let's go, let's go.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man. So yeah, going forward onto this year's Torian. Um, let's start with the Open. I was looking at your results just then. Event one was pretty good, and then events two and three less good. Still good, obviously. I'm talking about a pro CrossFitter here. How was the Open for you? I guess you kind of just answered it there, like juggling with
Yeah,
other
bro.
stuff.
Straight after Matatini, like literally the day after, I caught COVID.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I did the first workout like fresh into COVID, so you can like still move. My lungs were fine, everything was fine.
Mm.
And then the next two workouts, oh, bro, I was wrecked. I was like, oh, I cannot breathe right now. No excuses, guys. I'm just saying, like, if I can make it to the, to Torian Pro with a bit of COVID in my system, oh, boy, surely I could do it every year.
Yeah, yeah. Probably the
Yeah,
worst
nah.
COVID ever too. Yes.
But bro, I think the deadlift workout, the rowing and
Mm.
deadlift workout, I think that was second workout
Yeah,
or
yeah.
third. Oh, one of them anyways, bro. They wrecked me, eh? Like I have a video. I have a video on the last row because it was 50 cows. Yeah, 50 cows. And I
Mm.
was literally only 7 cows away from finishing, and my body just seized up and I just fell on the ground.
Oh wow.
My wahine and my dad had to pick me up on the row to get me to row 7 more calories. Oh, I can't move. Like I can't
Yeah.
breathe. Yeah.
Would that have been your only workout for the week? Just doing the Open workout?
Oh, bro, I was trying to do as much as I could.
Yeah.
Like I was trying to rest, not overdo it. Um, yeah, pretty much that's the only workout that I went hard on just so I can get a good score and
Yeah.
bridge.
Oh well. Oh well, you got through that, bro. Um, I mean, honestly, I've had now I'm coming up with excuses. I've been super busy. It's been real hard to follow um the format this year.
Oh, bro.
Obviously, honestly, I wanna. It's annoying because since 2014, I've made it my like life to like know everything in CrossFit, or at least as much as I want to know. This year, man, I honestly feel like I've got no idea about anything. Tia's going to Torian, but she might be retiring. Like, oh man, what's even happening? High rocks, all this kind of stuff. The World Fitness Project. I'm like, holy, like this year
Bro.
needs to calm down. But for
It's only
yourself,
May.
eh?
It's only May.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's only May. Holy, yeah. Can we just chill out now, team? Let's just cruise. But for yourself, going into Torian, you've obviously got a handle on what's happening this year. Going into Torian this weekend, you will already know the results because this potty is coming out after Torian. So you guys already know the results. Um, how are we looking going into it? I've seen a few of the workouts.
Yep.
How you looking towards them?
Bro, the mind is healthy, the body is healthy. I'm healthy. I'm carb loading today, so I'm excited for that. Not gonna
Mm,
lie, pretty excited to eat some kai. Um, but I'm looking forward to it. Like the past two Torians, I've been in my head so much that it took the fun away from everything.
mm,
Last year was a lot better there because I was with the boys like Bailey, Riley, and Will. We were just having fun. But I was having a bit too much fun there, so it took away the competitiveness.
mm.
Here and all this year, I'm so looking forward to it. Oh man, it's gonna be such a good competition. Tia's gonna be there.
Yeah,
Go up against some big dogs again. Like I only get to do this like once a year, so I really look forward to it. But I'm planning on doing some more competitions.
mm,
I love the workouts, man, bro. The workouts, the programming this year, I actually do really love. It's not like I'm amazing at any of them, to be honest, but I've worked so hard throughout the year that I know I can do fairly well, and I can hold my own.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, looking at the workouts, they just look gangster, bro. Like they look like, if you were, this is how I sort of view workouts because I'm like an amateur CrossFitter. If I was to walk into a gym and see it on the board, would I be like, yeah, fuck, let's go? And like I
yeah.
look at those workouts, I'm like, yeah, fuck, I'd probably be like that for all of them.
Honestly,
Mm,
like the first two workouts, bro, you gotta be hissing, man. Like,
mm,
wow, you got some running. So, bit of context around the first workout last year, it was 5 rounds, 800-meter run, and 10 clean and jerks at 83, 82 kgs.
mm.
Bro, I got smoked on that day. Like, I tried to do it in training 3 times and I never finished it.
Oh,
So,
true.
and then the only time I finished it was at Torian. So I wasn't too happy with it. And that's when I told myself right after Torian, I was like, man, I'm running. I'm
Mm,
running all year till Torian. And did the workout like 2 weeks ago, did that specific workout, smoked my time. So it
man.
gives me a lot more confidence for the first workout. And the last bar, so I'm moving on to the second workout
Yep.
for Torian. The last bar is my PB. So bro, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Clean that twice. Oh man, it's gonna be hissing.
Yeah, bro. No, I'm looking forward to see it. I mean, I wish I was going, but hey, it's okay. I'll watch on the TV. It'll be fine.
Bro, I'll feel your matey, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, yeah. I'll be screaming. Um, that reminded me of something years ago when you were probably still in primary school. Um, fuck. Scott Panchik and Jason Kalipa, they came over to New Zealand and they did this. They were doing like a CrossFit promotional tour. And do you know the competition Judgment Day? It's held over
Judgment
in.
Day, I've heard about it,
So that used to be like a pretty massive event. Like hundreds of people went there, bro. Like it was hectic. The guy that ran there, I forget his name. He's the man. He does the um he does the college CrossFit stuff now with CrossFit
Oh,
New
yeah, yeah,
Zealand.
yeah.
But man, he was teaching them the haka. He was teaching Jason Kalipa and Scott Pancher the haka. And it was funny is because Jason Kalipa's he's got he's got some Maui in him. Like he is fucking he's a big lad. And he was going for anyway, fast forward, they were doing this heavy as clean event and he couldn't hit it, bro. And then the bro came up from Judgment Day and just started doing this haka in front of him. And shit, you know, but Jason Kalipa just beasts it, bro. Like gets under it, stands it up, easy as. I was like,
Right
oh
up.
yeah, man. It's a video on YouTube. If you look it up, it's fucking
Wow.
cool, bro. It's fucking cool.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm,
Okay, like if so, your what you're saying is if
mm,
I don't clean 160, you're gonna
mm.
do a haka right in front of me.
Basically, you'll feel it, bro. You'll feel it, bro. Can you set up your phone on live and
Bro,
I'll
I'll do it.
yeah,
Yeah,
bro. Yeah.
yeah.
And
Okay,
I'll
I'll
just
put it right in front of the
mm,
my heat.
yeah, bro. I got you. I got 5 days to learn haka. Although I still remember rugby haka, so I'll
Oh,
throw you that
bro,
one
that's
out.
perfect. That's
Mm.
perfect.
Sweet. TA Marist, represent. Let's go. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, big ups the boys. All right.
No, true. So he was doing a haka and then he
Yeah, you got it,
managed to
bro.
get it.
Yeah, it was so
Oh,
cool, man.
bro.
Mm. This
Oh
years ago
man.
too. I want to say like 2014, somewhere there. Mm.
Judgment Day. I'm gonna search that up right
Yeah,
after this.
mean, bro. Um, all right, Torian coming up. Man, I had something cool to say then before I got off on a tangent. Um, it's completely gone. I'm sure it'll come back though. But Torian's not obviously the end for you this year. You want to push further. You've already said you want to take this to the games.
Yeah,
How's
bro. Like
prep for that? And
I think pretty much everybody's goal is to
mm,
like get the two spots there for Torian to go to the games. Honestly, like that's obviously my goal, and that's
mm,
where I want to head to. Um, my job now is just to get there, and
mm,
that's my perspective on it. Um, and the thing, to be honest, like that is like the main goal was to get to the CrossFit Games. But honestly, like within me, sorry, is to be better than what I was last year.
mm,
Like that's as long as I'm improving every single year, I know like my time's gonna come where I can grab that ticket and I'm gone. I'm away.
mm.
We're away, to be honest. But
Yeah.
like, yeah, bro, like I'm obviously gunning for it. I'm gonna stay. I wanna be in that last heat. I wanna do a lot of things. I just gotta walk the talk now.
Yeah. No, that's fine. I reckon you can do it, man. Do you sort of go on like a year by year, or do you look ahead to the next sort of few years? If you don't make it this year, or if you do make it this year, how does that affect the next few years?
If I don't make it next year, the mission is the same mission.
Yeah.
If I do make it, the mission is the same mission. Honestly, like I don't think because as I said about coming third, it really doesn't do anything for the next year. Someone could be, like put in some amazing mahi throughout the year and then smoke you the next year.
Mm,
Um, and the mission is always to make sure that what you do throughout the year will complement your performance on D-Day. And I don't think my mission will ever change. I think you have to earn that spot. Like we're fortunate enough this year that Ricky and Jay um, did an amazing job in the in-house semis. I
mm.
don't know if you know about the in-house, but
Yeah.
um, they did amazing in the in-house semis and gave us the opportunity to fight for two tickets instead of them claiming, even Bailey claiming the two tickets at Torian. They've actually like handed it to all of us. Like, here you go, we've done our job. Your mahi now is to get these two tickets,
Mm,
and I'm taking it as if like, man, if they did that, I'm not saying they did it for us, but like it's giving us all the opportunity to actually fight at 110% to get those tickets.
mm.
It's not like, man, we can't get those tickets anymore, or far out we have to go through the in-house semis to get to the games. But man, like this year is pretty cool in terms of the opportunity for all of us to fight for it.
Mm.
It makes the competition a lot better, I reckon.
I think that's a pretty unique way of looking at it, like being so grateful to these two athletes who I'm sure were just giving it their all and doing what
Mm.
they do, which is go in, show up, pay the man, go home. That I mean that's oh, I don't think I'd ever look at it like that, I mean, two tickets, let's go, let's go. But then for you to be able to like be like, well, I'm super grateful that that happens. Now I need to. You're almost like you said, you're not doing it for them or they're not doing it for you, but you can still sit there and be like, no, like because of that, I now have to work just that little bit harder
Mm.
because I have this opportunity.
Yeah, like bro, honestly, like the past 2 years I've competed at tour and everything felt so far, like you
Mm,
couldn't reach it. That's how it felt. This year it feels like it's right in front of you. All you have to do is like work for it and then just grab it. That's how it feels.
mm.
And like, man, I'm excited for the competition. I'm excited for everybody to show up, and I hope everybody's healthy too, so we can all have such a great competition vibe with each other and just kill each other off on the field and just have fun after that.
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, I'm really really looking forward to this story.
Yeah, man, you got me excited, eh? Like I'm I'm pretty amped for it, man. That's gonna be a sick competition though. And it's all I mean, we talked about it last time Torian finished. We got a few athletes on, we talked about it, but just the spectacle that is Torian, the outside events,
Bro,
stuff they do in between events. Man, so
honestly,
cool.
I like this is me. I honestly reckon this is the besides like I reckon it's up there with like the games, how they run it,
Mm,
the programming, the atmosphere, the shows in between. Man, I don't even think they get that at the games. And we're like, gonna get a whole gymnastics piece like somewhere in there. Oh, bro, like a haka, the like 2 years ago we had a bit of a we had our whānau
mm,
perform, which
that's
was
cool.
cool. Bro,
Yeah.
Torian is honestly the best.
Yeah, I reckon that was something that they should have included again last year. Hopefully they bring it back this year. Um,
We'll see,
having
we'll
that
see. I
having
should
that
be in there.
connection. Just
Hey,
yeah, do your own one. Well, I'll be there on live anyway. So like I reckon you and me, we can hold it down.
bro, we'll do the haka right in front of what's his name? Jason Felipa.
Yeah. Well, Guy Harris will be there, bro. So do it for
Oh,
him, bro.
bro, I think he needs it, eh?
Yeah, he does, bro. He's had a tough year. He needs he needs a bit of mana, bro. He needs it, bro. No, that's cool. And Beef will be there too. Beef can hold
Bro,
his own.
hard. He was at
He,
Matatini too.
bro, he just Snapchatted me. Just Snapchatted me there, bro. He sensed we were talking about him. No, that's cool, bro. Oh, we'll look to wrap it up here anyway. But man, I was really trying to rack my brain. I had something really cool, but it's gone. But I just want to end on a couple of things, just from yourself, and you've probably already answered it during this conversation. But for you, I mean, well, you're only 21. This is exciting. You've got at least another 2 years. No,
Hey.
you got, touch on wood, injury free. You've got a massive run, in this sport. But for someone who's sort of in the high performing world, what would I'm going to say three things, but I asked Jazz Hofen this the other week, and she could only come up with one. So, however many you feel like you can come up with, what are some non-negotiables that you sort of live by, and you need the people around you to live by to perform at such a high level?
Non-negotiable. Um, like just day to day.
Yeah, just can be in training, can be in daily life, but for
Bro,
you,
day to day is my daily habits, eh? Like, far, those are non-negotiables. So, like, I wake up every morning and then I do my journal. And then throughout the day, I read my book, listen to a couple of audios, and then journal again at night, bro. Far out. It's honestly like changed the whole way I move throughout the day.
yeah,
I feel like taco if I don't, to be honest. It's just adding value to what I already have, pretty much, and it's just giving me more sense of what is the pride, confidence, and what everything that I'm doing, not just CrossFit. And those are my non-negotiables. It's
yeah.
just my daily habits throughout the day.
How
Big on that.
how good? Oh well, you heard it here
Very
first. Go journaling. You'll be at Torian.
good.
Nah, that's mean. Oh, mate, yeah, like I said, I'm gutted I won't be there, but um, just all the best for this weekend, and just all your endeavors going forward. And when you're back in New Zealand, what New Zealand Nationals, NZ champs, surely you're coming back.
Bro, I don't know, eh? Like I'm honestly keen to. It's just I actually don't know because I'm keen on doing down under because
Mm.
it's here. And then depends on like putia sides of things, and I'll be keen to go back home.
I'll get Dean to shout you over, bro. I've said it on camera now. So Dean, fly Hiko
Thank
over. We'll get him there. Gilly, fly him over. Sweet. Oh, bro, enjoy the rest of your day off, man, and all the best this weekend. And yeah,
Nah,
look forward to catching up with you later.
nah, I'm here about that. Cheers,
Easy.
cheers.
All right, bro. See you.
Ka kite.